The Real Mccoys, starring Walter Brennan, created by Irving Pincus.
Want you to meet the family known as the Real Mccoys. That's Grandpappy Amos, the head of the clan. He roars like a lion, but he's gentle as a lamb. And now here's Luke, who beams with joy since he made Kate Mrs. Luke McCoy. From West Virginia they came to stay in sunny California. Old Grandpappy Amos and the girls and the boys of the family known as the Real McCoys.
God, who leaves their rakes are sticking out here? For a body to break his neck on. Who in tarnation that the rake is sticking out there where about? Grandpa! Excuse me. I never knew there was a visitor in here eavesdropping.
Well, this is Miss Finch, Grandpa.
Pleased to meet you, Miss Finch.
How do you do?
Miss Finch is a social worker.
Oh, that's so? What social are you working for? The church rummage sale or the Chamber of Commerce barbecue?
No, Mr. McCoy, I'm with the Junior Aid Committee.
You see, this committee that Miss Finch here is with is, well, they're interested in getting city boys put up on farms for the summer.
That's right, Mr. McCoy. These are underprivileged boys whose parents are too poor to look after them properly during the vacation months.
Well, now, Miss Finch, this is just a working farm. This ain't no dude outfit, you know, and I don't know how come you was to pick us in the first place.
Well, Miss Finch wrote Kate a letter about it a couple of weeks ago. Kate mentioned it to me before she left for Bakersfield, but I clean forgot about it.
Well, I guess you know that Miss McCoy ain't here and that she's up taking care of her mother, huh?
Yes, your grandson told me. I'm glad it's nothing serious.
Yeah, well, seeing as how she ain't here, there ain't nothing we can do about this charity thing right now, and I'm just sorry you wasted your time coming out.
Amos?
Oh, this is Florrie McMichael, our neighbor who's sort of taken over for Miss McCoy till she gets back.
We've already met.
Amos, I can't see why Kate being away should make any difference. I'm here.
We know you're here, Florrie. We're glad you are here, but we have other things to worry about.
Oh, Amos, I think it would be such a nice thing to do. Take in a poor, underfed, underprivileged city boy.
What'll we do, put him out to pasture?
No, Grandpa. He's supposed to work around the farm just like everybody else. We could sure use a little extra help around here.
Yeah, we sure could. Some good strapping help. But none of this puny Say, you don't happen to know a committee that's got a bunch of underprivileged mules they'd like to put out in pleasant surroundings?
Oh, Amos.
Yeah, if you ladies would please excuse us for a minute, Grandpa and I'd like to have a little word, private.
Now, I don't care. You dragging me over here, whether it's public or private or not, I still say no.
No, look, Grandpa, I just want to...
No. No!
Darn it, you can let me get a word in edgewise, ain't you?
Well, go ahead, get it in, but you're just wasting your breath, because there ain't nothing you can say to make me change my mind.
Oh, well, I guess there ain't no sense in mentioning that the committee pays the farmer $15 a week for taking the boy. Cash.
You know, Luke, I've been thinking. Be just a darn shame for us to hog all this wholesome farm life for ourselves.
Now remember, everybody, he's young and he's coming to a strange place, so we must all be extra nice to him. Oh, here they are.
Hi, folks. This is Pete. Pete, this is the folks. That's my sister, Hassie.
Hi.
And little Luke.
Howdy.
Pepino.
Hello.
And this here's our good friend, Miss Florrie McMichael.
Well, howdy, ma'am.
Pete, we want you to know that we welcome you.
Hold on now, make way. Let me get a look at him. Well, you ain't as puny as I was afraid. As I figured it might be.
Pete, this is Grandpa McCoy. He's the head of the family.
Well, howdy, son.
Hello, sir.
Sir? Well, I hope he works as good as he talks.
Pete, Miss McMichael will look after you. I'll take this in for you, Florrie.
Thank you, Luke. Amos, I was just telling Pete how glad we are to have him with us.
Yep, just so long as he does his work. Say, there's a fine suit you got there, son.
We hope you enjoy your stay with us.
Good material there, too.
And we hope you'll be at home.
Down there, too.
Senor Rampa, what excuse are you going to use to check his teeth?
Pepino, you got work to do?
Sure.
Speaking of teeth, if you don't get to it, you ain't going to have no need for yours.
Okay. I have left. See you later, Pete.
All right, you kids, now you can see Pete later.
Come on, little Liz.
See you later, Pete. Bye.
Well, Pete, I guess we'll get you to work, huh?
Oh, I can't wait to get started, sir.
Well, that makes two of us. Hey, we start you off picking apples.
Picking apples, boy, that sounds like fun.
Well, that's a fine spirit. See that you don't lose it.
Well, I'd better see about getting dinner. Now, Amos, you bring Pete in the house and get him settled.
Yeah. Well, I'll show you where you bed down, son.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Son, you forgot you.
Oh, I'm glad you reminded me, sir. I'd have felt terrible if you'd have picked it up.
Really?
Well, sure, it's heavy. And if you'd have sprained yourself or something, well, gee whiz, you're important around here. But if I hurt myself, it'd only mean I couldn't pick apples for a week or two till I got better.
Well, that's right. A week or two. Son, look, you go on in the house. I'll fetch this.
Oh, no, sir, I couldn't let you.
Please.
Okay, if that's the way you want it.
Looks like we got a live one here.
You mean you really want to protect yourself against a fellow with a knife? You really do? Yeah, we got a club called the Sharks. It's one of the things you got to know before you can get in.
The Sharks, huh? Boy, I bet they're a great bunch of guys.
Oh, the greatest. Fought the alligators 3 times. Clubs, knives, bottles. Beat them every time.
Boy, I sure wish I could be a shark.
Say, we both got to sleep in here?
Yeah, that's what my grandpa said. Anything wrong?
No. It's just that I can't sleep with anybody. I need a lot of room.
Oh, I won't take up much room, Pete.
See, I know. I'll use that blanket over there and sleep on the floor.
On the floor?
Yeah, it's better anyway. Us sharks do it lots of times. Keeps you healthy, rugged.
Pete?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll sleep on the floor, too.
Oh, I don't know. Like I said, I can't sleep with anybody. I need a lot of room.
Oh, gee, Pete. It's a big floor. Please.
Well, if that's the way you feel about it, I'll take the bed.
Gee, thanks, Pete.
That's okay.
You know, Pete, maybe if I get rugged enough, I could start a Sharks Club of my own. Well, I know a bunch of guys who join.
Well, yeah, that might be an idea. Why don't you have your friends come over tomorrow, early? We'll talk about it.
Sure, Pete. Oh. Night.
Oh. Good night.
Thanks again. Morning, Grandpa.
What are you doing sleeping down there?
Oh, Pete let me.
Pete let you? You mean you wanted to sleep on the floor?
Yeah, to get to be rugged.
Well, ain't it uncomfortable sleeping on the floor?
Well, it was at first. But once I got numb, it didn't bother me.
I don't like the idea of you being down there. Where is Pete anyways?
Oh, he got up early to start on the apple picking.
Want to get early start, huh?
Yep.
Well, we sure got the right spirit.
Grandpa,
Yeah?
don't you think I ought to sleep down there anymore?
It ain't so hard. Ashley?
Coming, Grandpa. Morning, Grandpa.
Morning. Say, did you wash and iron my blue work shirt like I asked you?
Of course.
Good girl. Give it to me, have it.
I gave it to Petey.
Petey? You gave Petey my shirty? I mean my shirt?
Yes. I had to beg him to take it, though.
You had to beg him.
Yes. He mentioned he was worried about ruining his city shirt when he was picking apples, and he wanted to make a good showing for you. So I forced him to take yours.
He's really wrapped up in them apples, ain't he? Well, you done the right thing, Harris.
Thanks.
He was so anxious to make a showing, he went to the trouble to go get himself a work shirt. Morning. Morning, Florrie.
Oh, morning, Amos.
Where's Pete?
Oh, he had his breakfast, and then he went down to the barn to get the baskets to take out to the orchard.
Oh, he sure don't let no grass grow under his feet, do he?
Oh, he's a nice boy. And I gather he's had rather a hard life.
Oh?
Amos, do you know he's never even tasted cream?
You don't tell me. Well, someday we'll have to give him a little sip. Guess he done had his sip.
Amos, I had to force him to take it. You should have seen the look on his face. It would have done your heart good.
Had to force him, huh? Mm-hmm. Hassie had to force him to take my shirt. Just begin to wonder if this underprivileged business ain't catching. Hassie,
Yes, Grandpa?
that boy come back from the orchard yet?
No.
He's been out there all day. Wonder how he's doing.
Why don't you drive out and see how he's doing, Grandpa?
Ain't get the car. I told Peppino to drive over to Barker's and get me a sack of fertilizer. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait. What took you so long? I sent you out that fertilizer 4 hours ago.
Well, it's a long walk to the Barkers. Over half a mile.
Well, I didn't expect you to walk in, didn't he? I told you to take... Where's the car?
Well, Senor Grandpa.
Don't tell me. You give it the boy.
Well, if he had to walk all the way out to the orchard and back, he'll be too tired to pick apples now, wouldn't he?
And all you had to do was to walk a half a mile with a 40-pound sack of fertilizer.
Oh, Senor Grandpa, he fought like a tiger when I tell him to take the car.
For a fellow who fights so hard again it sure is interesting how much he gets done for him. You know, Luke, we got a real gold brick on our hands.
Gold brick? Grandpa, are you saying that boy outsmarted everybody?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, well, now, that's just plumb silly. A young boy like that, what? It just ain't possible.
Ain't possible, huh? Well, he was supposed to get these baskets and stack them before he went to apple picking, Morty.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but I figured if I'd done it, it'd give him more time for picking.
You figured or he figured, Luke?
Well, him and me, we was talking about it, and I said, he... You know something, Grandpa? We got us a gold brick on our hands.
Oh, my goodness, that's wonderful. Amos, is this boy an apple picker or not?
It's a heap of apple picking there, Grandpa. Sort of explains why the boy let everybody give him a helping hand, don't it?
Yeah. But the question is, Luke, have we been giving the poor fella enough of a helping hand?
Amos, you sure you don't mind taking this little snack out to him?
Well, do you think there's enough there for him?
I think so. He's doing real well, isn't he, Amos?
Well, I'll say so. Why, the way he's picking them apples makes me feel funny about taking that $15 a week.
Well, you could refuse it.
I don't feel that funny.
With action like this, you'll be a shark in no time.
Gee, thanks.
That's one more for George. It was a pretty close race, fellas, and this is the way it ran. Freddie wins by a nose with 9 baskets. Here's your quarter, Freddie. Little Luke places with 8 baskets. That's 15 cents, Little Luke. Wow. There you go. And Paul shows with 7 baskets. Here's your 10 cents, Paul. Well, the rest of you ran a pretty close race, fellas, and maybe you'll win tomorrow. But don't forget, one of the first rules of being a shark is that we don't tell anybody about secret club business, right? Right.
I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9 o'clock sharp.
Don't forget your dimes.
I'll see you after a while. You drive the baskets home.
Okay.
You sure done a good day's picking today, son.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, to do all that picking and still look as fresh as a daisy.
Well, I'm getting sort of used to it.
Special way you're doing it with slave labor.
Oh. Well, so what?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, you little underprivileged cream guzzler.
Why should I be? You were getting yours, weren't you?
What are you talking about?
The $15 a week.
Well, I will admit that that's what got me into this thing.
You got your angle, I got mine.
Son, you better get yourself back to the city. There's a bus leaving at 7:05 a.m. in the morning. Now, you ain't worth spoiling supper for. So we won't talk no more about this later.
Suits me.
Now, I'll tell you something else. You picked yourself a good name for that club of yours. Shark.
Just about the greatest meal I ever ate.
Well, thank you, Luke.
Has everybody finished? Because I got something to say. I want you to hear this, Florrie, especially you.
Coming right out. Oh.
A birthday cake.
For who? For Pete. I saw it on the papers the committee sent us.
Happy birthday, Pete.
Go on, open it, Pete.
Boy, look at that.
Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pete. Happy birthday to you. Well, Florrie, I swear.
All right, boy, the bus will be leaving real soon now.
Hi, Grandpa.
What are you doing in the bed? Did he sleep there last night?
I guess so.
What do you mean you guess so?
Well, when I went to sleep, he was just sitting in the chair over there.
Just a sitting, huh?
Yeah. And he must have gotten up real early.
You going back to sleep, son.
You know, it's kind of hard getting used to sleeping when you're not numb.
Pete? You can come down now, boy.
I just thought I'd get a few more apples picked before I left.
Without the kids, huh?
Oh, they're too slow.
Yeah, I see. Well, look, I found this on the hall table. I guess it's yours.
I don't need it. I thought maybe little Lou can use it.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I guess it's time to leave for the bus.
What bus?
Bus to the city?
Well, you got plenty of time for that.
Then I can get some more apples picked. When do I leave?
Well, there's a bus leaving later today, and then I guess there's a couple tomorrow, and then there'll be some leaving 2 weeks from now.
You mean I can stay, Mr. McCoy?
Sure, son, if you want it.
Gee, thanks, Mr. McCoy. Mr. McCoy, Well, that crack about the $15.
Oh, yeah, I sort of thought about that myself. I figured I could buy something I always wanted, like a football or a baseball mitt. Of course, it'd be kind of wore out in a couple of weeks, but then you could take them along with you when you go.
Well, I better get on these apples.
Yeah. Now, look, remember, son. Just remember, this is your job. And you got to do it all by yourself without no help and no pampering from no one.
I understand, Mr. McCoy.
Now, look, hey, son, get that jacket off before you rip it or something.
No, Mr. McCoy. I can take care of the baskets. And I mean it this time.
Good.